This has been a great trip. We've been on the road for just about 24 and a half hours, and I've done all the driving. I did a little bit of sleeping. I think I slept maybe about 40 minutes or so. Do you have, where are you? She doesn't want to be on camera. I think she thinks she needs a shower, but she looks beautiful as ever. She could never look ugly, right? That's how you stay married for 35 years. Right there, trick. Trust me. Anyway, she does look good, but there she is. Bucky, I gotta tell you, you're really, really good at making beef jerky. Look at the little one. Bailey, even you could drive this car. FSD rocks. Look at you. Oh yeah, she loves sitting up there. That's her spot, right there. 3, 2, 1. Florida. Bingo. The sun is up. Jelly Bean Island, Benson Dog Park. See you later. We are actually 12 hours exactly into our trip, and we've gone 580 miles, and we've got 650 more to go. So we're not quite halfway. FSD is taking a lane change. We have to talk about FSD. FSD has been phenomenal on this trip. Just so you know, when you were sleeping, so was I. I was like sound asleep.
Or not.
I got like 3 hours of sleep on that last run.
Liar, liar.
It's so good. FSD is so good. Now, all kidding aside,
don't give.
I did not
false
sleep.
information.
I was sleepy, but I did not sleep, and I had that whatever that concoction was that girl at Sheets made.
She thinks you're some special.
I don't know what it was, but I'm like fired up. I'm like,
sugar, caffeine.
I don't know what it is, but I'm ready to go. But you know where our next stop is? And then we'll talk about FSD.
Yeah, Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's. Oh man, I can smell the Korean barbecue beef jerky from here. Can you?
That's not good.
No, it isn't. It isn't good. Maybe we left it from the other trip no, that was in the other car. I did clean that out. It didn't smell good. We didn't eat all of it. It got dry and it wasn't good. But so I don't know if 12.3.3 has made refinements to the drivability on highways, but my observations are that it has, because, for example, the lane changes on FSD, they're not as abrupt. They're smoother. I don't know what these guys are doing up here. Oh man, are you coming over now? You gotta be kidding me.
You're not kidding.
I mean, all right, I'm going over it. I'm gonna.
It was sort of very rude of them.
Well, I don't know where are they from? New Jersey. Tom Malogny. You got to talk to them, all right? Anyway, he's still trying to win the race. That's what he's doing. He's trying to block me. Oh man. Anyway, it's little things with this FSD that it's just smoother, and the intelligence that it's using when it does the lane changes. Now, what I don't remember from when I had lane changing on I was doing FSD on my Model X, was that the steering wheel vibrates before it actually makes a lane change. Now, maybe that's common, but that's the first I felt it, and I like that, because it's telling me that it's about to make a lane change, and it does the lane changes very smoothly. Yeah, see, this I don't like, when it's got a false reading of a speed limit here of 45 miles an hour, and it's slowed down.
Well, and a few times during the night drive, when I was somewhat asleep, I was abruptly shaken.
Well,
a few things happened
there's been a couple of incidents where FSD has done some weird things, and then but very few.
No, I agree. Overall, I think it did a terrific
But
job.
like for me, I don't know, sometimes when I was passing trucks and I had a concrete wall on the side of me, I kind of like inched it over, and then it knocks it out, and then it jars it a little bit. And that was what most of the times that you were being woken up was because of my actions. Had I let the FSD just do its thing,
We would have crashed into the divider.
no, I don't think so. But it felt a little uncomfortable for me. But anyway, Tesla, good job on this FSD for the highway.
Yeah.
It's
So we did get off one exit where it didn't really know what to do with us. Remember, it was dark. It was like 2 exits ago, and we were trying to make a left, but it was.
Oh yeah, well, so
what we should do
with
on the
FSD,
regular streets.
not only will it make lane changes to overtake cars, never has it passed anyone on the right, but it definitely stays in the left-hand lane like you do. It's like one of the black cab drivers, you know, the Lincoln Town Guard guys from the city. They always drive in the left-hand lane.
But they don't go with traffic. They hold up.
I know they do. They
I
hold
go
up.
with traffic.
I know. But this car now with FSD, it stays in the left-hand lane. What I was taught in driver's ed was the left-hand lane on a 2-lane highway, or even a 3-lane highway, is meant for passing.
Honey, everybody was taught that, and nobody does that. In fact, the people that stay in the left lane and just don't move, they're the ones who are dangerous. I'm not one of those people.
Well,
I always move.
I'm just saying that I think that FSD should not stay in the left lane. It should move over to either the center, to the center lane or the right lane on a 2-lane highway. I think it should do that. And but it's definitely not. So maybe the statistics are it's safer to be in the left-hand lane.
That's why I drive in the left lane. I think it's safer. I don't.
Maybe.
If I'm in the middle, I worry who's coming at me on the left. I worry who's coming at me at the right.
Yeah.
And if I ride in the right lane, I don't like the merging traffic. It's always long.
Yes. No, that's for sure. And
so I feel the safest, and that is why I drive over there.
Yeah. Well, you definitely, when you're in the left-hand lane, you do avoid all the people getting off the exits and on the exits.
And I only have to worry about what's happening to the right of me.
Yeah.
I'm stable.
I get it. I get it.
I do it.
I get it. What else can I say about this FSD?
You've enjoyed it thoroughly. That I know. Boy, have you enjoyed it.
It's just so much more relaxing for this drive. It really is. So I think that's all I'm going to say for now. I'm going to keep watching what it does.
We're only
And
halfway there.
yeah, we're not even, about halfway there. But Buc-ee's is coming up, folks. And I'm getting me a Buc-ee's t-shirt. I may even buy you one.
Oh, boy.
Imagine we go out to dinner in Naples one night this week. We'll wear our Buc-ee's t-shirt.
That would look awfully classy.
Well, you can't even speak. You're so
So
you're so verklempt. You know what the next exit is?
Buc-ee's.
Nope.
That's my next exit.
Pedro.
Not going.
We're going. This exit, here we go. I mean, think about Pedro.
Oh, I thought about Pedro.
Don't you feel bad for Pedro?
No, I feel bad for me visiting.
I mean, Buc-ee is 28 miles down the road.
Yeah, but we have to go to Buc-ee's.
We are going to Buc-ee's, and
We have to go to
Buc-ee is my number one. But the thing is,
He's your number one.
Yeah, he's my number one. But the problem is, Kathy, Pedro's
old and sad.
Pedro needs a little dusting off.
Just a little.
He needs
A little paint.
it needs paint. And I mean,
nothing like south of the
so
border.
what we're gonna do is, you see,
No, we aren't doing anything.
No,
I'm
no.
your prisoner.
No,
I'm
listen.
not getting out of the car here.
We're going to Fort Pedro, okay? Let's just check and see if anybody's charging on the electric vehicle charging stations.
Oh, we're here to report on that?
Yep.
There's no one here.
There's no one here.
No one here.
These are
Duke Energy.
Duke Energy, yep.
Fast charger, park and plug.
Fast charger, yep.
Park and plug.
DC.
Nobody's there.
But honey, you see this giant sombrero right over here?
How could you miss it?
There's a staircase.
You're going up that? You're not going
No,
up
you
that.
and I. We're gonna climb up
No.
and we're gonna run around the top.
Yeah, okay. Go back to sleep.
You need to use the restroom?
Not here. No, thank you.
Honey, Fort Pedro is a classic.
Classically, not.
Do you know how many kids dream about this?
Not anymore.
No?
Back when you were a kid, maybe.
Oh man.
I don't even know. It must have been built in the 60s, right?
There's the hippo
Oh,
See, the hippo?
gorilla.
and the gorilla. But all right, what I really want to see today is
This is really something.
I really want to go to Reptile Lagoon.
It's that way.
Yeah, it is, because
I'm definitely not getting out of the car for that.
I'm just wondering if you have to pay money to see the alligator.
Honey, we're going to Florida. You can see alligators whenever you want. Just go to some golf course and look in the water. You have to pay to see.
But Reptile Lagoon, hold on.
This is so sad and weird.
Okay, there's a convention center over there. Could you imagine your company is like, this year we are holding our convention at Fort Pedro, Reptile Lagoon.
You are not going. Do you remember you tried to get lunch in here once and you walked out? It was that bad?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got a corn dog here once.
Buc-ee's is my favorite.
And
But I will say, road trips with you are an adventure. You're always up for something.
all right, if you had to pick one thing that you had to do here, what would it be?
Leave.
You win. Next stop,
Buc-ee!
we're going to Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's is a happy place.
Buc-ee's is,
It's fun. There's good
Yeah.
energy. It's not sad.
and you can buy artwork in the bathrooms. All right, so the question is, Kathy, I don't really know that much about Buc-ee's, so I just brought up a little Wikipedia thing about Buc-ee's, and I learned that it's actually named after a guy named Arch Beaver Applin III. His nickname is Beaver, and Buc-ee is a beaver. And because he has buck teeth, and
Very cute.
and he is cute. And so this is it's an American chain of country stores, gas stations, and electric vehicle chargers created by this guy Arch Beaver Applin III. It's headquartered in Lake Jackson, Texas. And
they don't allow trucks.
They don't allow 18-wheelers, right?
No. And they don't have places to sit to eat.
I know. They want you in and they want you out.
Yeah, and it's
so
always crowded. But hopefully not this morning.
But it was founded in 1982, so it's not like a super new thing. But it wasn't until 2003 that they started to expand it. So it was like one location.
It started in Texas.
Texas.
Because my friend Gigi, who lives in Texas,
Yeah.
knows all about Buc-ee's.
Yeah, well,
years. For us, it's new on the East Coast.
Yeah. So they've gone on this massive expansion. They've got locations now in Georgia, Florida, Kentucky, South Carolina, Tennessee, Colorado. Right? They just opened the one near Kyle.
Yeah.
And Missouri.
And honestly, the cleanest bathrooms.
Yeah.
In fact, I just read here too, in 2012, they actually won an award.
Yeah. I think
best restrooms in America.
I read somewhere that I don't know if it's true, but the one of the highest paying jobs is actually if you're a janitor keeping care of the bathrooms.
They do an amazing job.
So they have 34 locations in Texas, 4 in Alabama, 2 in Florida. I know they just opened one, I think, in Daytona, and I think they may have opened one in Tampa, I think. So anyway, Here we are. We're at the exit. Colorado, there's one, and there I see him. So
yeah, there he is.
they always have Buc-ee on the sign with the location spelled out, and they're really famous for good foods, beef brisket sandwiches, and also beef jerky, and a really an amazing bakery.
Well, this morning I'm going to be testing out their coffee.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever gotten coffee at Buc-ee's.
And generally these locations, it says, has between 80 and 120 gas pumps.
Oh, it's enormous.
Yeah.
It's enormous.
Yeah, crazy. Oh, and see, these are the new Mercedes units right here.
Oh, yeah.
That's you see that? That's CCS right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're on the opposite side of where the Tesla superchargers are. So, yeah, Buc-ee's, here we are.
There's the supercharger.
Oh, love it. All right, so here we are, Buc-ee's. We've pulled in at a 20% state of... Well, let's see, what are we at now? 26% state of charge, only pulling 166. Not good. But you know what? I don't really care, because we're going into Buc-ee's, and I do want to rest my eyes a little bit, although it's very sunny here. So maybe we'll just keep pushing after this. Check this out, Buc-ee's. They have they got washer fluid right here. I think we got to give ourselves a windshield wash. I'm loving this. Buc-ee's, thank you. We got a nasty bug up there, and
It's what I like. I like to see you do a little manual labor.
yeah, you gotta have some exercise when you're on a road trip, right? So that's good. We got the bugs off there. But look at this. This is the way to do it, folks.
Yeah, that's nice. Buc-ee's for the win.
Kyle, if you're watching this is called washing your windshield. I know this is not out of spec style.
That's a foreign concept to him.
Yeah, I guess. But look at this. Oh, yeah. Notice that technique?
You getting in there?
Watch what I do. I back up with my legs, grab it, and then walk it back. Right?
That's right.
Grab it and walk it back.
All right, I see a new career path for you, Dave. You're doing a great job.
Oh, yes. Loving it. Loving it. All right, Kath. So what are your thoughts before we go in?
It's Buc-ee's.
Yeah. What's on your...
It's almost like Disney.
What's on...
One of the happiest places on earth.
Oh, man.
I love Buc-ee's.
What are you going to get?
Coffee. It's been a long night. Very long.
What are you talking about? You were asleep the whole time.
Are you kidding?
No.
That is...
You don't think you were sleeping?
If I got an hour and a half, that would be a lot.
You got at least an hour and 35 minutes. All right, so I'm up to 99% charged. I've met some of my new friends. Norbert, his wife, his daughter are heading down to Universal Studios. Actually, he's from Connecticut and he's a viewer. So we had a nice chat, and it was interesting. He was up in Plattsburgh seeing the eclipse, and I'll tell you what, there was a jam session going on at the Tesla Supercharger in Plattsburgh. I'm going to make a video about queuing because it's a big deal. But listen, we're going to head out. We're at 99% right now, and we're probably going to see these guys back and forth for the next few Superchargers. But anyway, let's keep going. All right, see you later, Buc-ee's. Yeah, I mean, what was interesting was I had actually never. Yeah, I got a big coffee here, so extra large.
Much needed.
Much needed. Yeah, I think I didn't sleep because we were talking.
Oh yeah.
We were shopping.
And I don't think there was anything we didn't buy in Buc-ee's. We've come out with a lot of stuff.
And when I got in the car, we were at 99%.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to look at the charging session. I'll put the data up afterwards from Teslafy. But, you know, what's interesting, Kathy, is I've never actually been to Buc-ee's when breakfast is served.
I know, we're always here very late at night.
We're here, but I was at a Buc-ee's on the ocean race with the guys in Katy, Texas, but it was 3 a.m. and they had like scraps of leftovers, and they were starting to make breakfast.
Oh, so maybe they stop at a certain
that
point.
was a full-blown
it's 9 o'clock in the morning now, 9:25. We were in there about a half hour ago, and they probably start serving breakfast at 6
a.m. Yeah.
And they were ready.
They were cranking it out, and you know, real good eggs and sausage on a croissant with cheese is what I had. But you could
freshly baked cranberry.
Oh, how was that? How was the muffin?
Delicious. Not done with it yet.
Okay.
Delicious.
And by the way, I got myself a Buc-ee's hoodie. Oh yeah, take that, Kyle. All right, Kathy, so we're back on the road, but let's go over what we got at Buc-ee's, because that's the most I've ever spent at Buc-ee's before.
That is true.
Because I started to branch off from food into clothing line. Now
I think it's part of your delirium for not sleeping.
I don't know.
Yeah, because you've never done that before.
All right, so my buddy Hector, he requested a red Buc-ee's t-shirt, classic.
Yes.
He has a 1-year-old son, so I had to get the little boy a matching red little Buc-ee's t-shirt. Okay.
Father and son will be matching. They'll be twinning.
And then the hoodie.
For you.
I had to get that because
you had to.
I had to. Right? Okay. Then I got some charging cables.
Yeah, that was necessary.
because I couldn't find my USB-C to USB-C charging cables. Then
I can show.
Kathy, now we go into the food.
I've only eaten a little bit.
Oh, let me taste
Oh
it.
my gosh,
Let me-
look how big these are.
Is it good?
Yeah, delicious. Cranberry walnut. Move your arm and I can show.
I don't like
Look
walnuts.
at that. Oh, maybe there's no walnut.
I
There's
think
no walnuts.
there are walnuts.
It's fine. You're fine.
I'm allergic to walnuts. I'm gonna blow up.
You're not allergic to walnuts.
I'm gonna blow up like a tick. All right, so
Then
all right.
you got an egg sandwich, which
Oh yeah, I got a egg croissant
you
sandwich.
ate that out of the car. And then what is this? Is this your beef jerky?
Yeah, that's the beef. That's the Korean barbecue beef jerky.
It smells good.
And I got a sticker.
Yeah, that's in the back. You got
I got a sticker.
Sticker with a car, the old-fashioned car.
Yeah, we got two coffees.
Two coffees.
Two coffees.
And I think that's it.
No,
What else did you get?
more.
Well, you wanted to get he wanted to get a pool floaty, and I went, well,
Oh, I forgot the pool floaty.
oh, I remember I said
We got to
no.
go back.
No. Oh, we got Bailey milk bones.
We got Bailey milk bones from Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's. She doesn't have any treats, so we got her some milk bones, some cookies, as
Yeah.
we say.
Yeah.
What else we got? Oh, we got some fruit.
Fruit,
Cantaloupe. You got a little vanilla
banana pudding.
banana.
Because I got the banana pudding when I was in Katy, Texas with the guys. I got the large and that was too much. So I just got the small, and you're going to taste it later. You're going to love it. Do you like bananas? You're going to love this banana pudding.
Okay.
And is Bailey trying to get out?
Yeah, she gives us.
So anyway, the person who checked this out, she was so nice.
They're all so nice and
Hi y'all, where y'all from? We're from Connecticut.
Oh, it's cold there. Yes.
Where are you going? Florida. Wow, okay. It's warm there. But super nice people. She plays Houdini.
To be part of the conversation.
Yeah. So anyway, great time at Buc-ee's, and there she goes. All right, so Kathy, we're coming up to Somerton, South Carolina. This is where Kyle and I ran out of juice in the F-150 Lightning. We're cruising on, I don't know what time it was, 2 in the morning, maybe? Some crazy. I can't even remember. And right about here, a mile from the exit,
This far away?
he started to feel a degradation in power, and he's like, Dad, I'm losing power, and then we started to get slower and slower, and when we came up to the exit, which is right up over here, I'm going to stay right here behind this Honda or Acura. We coasted off the exit, and now we were doing maybe 35 miles an hour.
And it was pitch black out.
Oh yeah, complete, like middle of the night, and nothing's around here
No kidding.
except on the other side of the road. That way is a Stuckey's. Now you see that bridge right there?
Yes.
There's a little hill. So he blew through that stop sign with the momentum.
So you were still rolling.
We're still rolling,
Okay.
and we're going really slow. He blew through the stop sign. There was no one around.
Yeah,
And then we came up, there's a little crest on this hill,
that's right.
and we stopped right over there, right
Is that
about
when
over
you
there.
started pushing?
And then I started pushing up over the hill, and I got it up over the crest, and right back over in there is the Stuckey's, and there's a supercharger right over there.
realize you could have had a heart attack pushing that F-150.
No, I'm in good shape. Are you kidding me? It's only an F-150. The tradition that Katie started was that whenever we cross over into a new state, we got to clap. And we're about to leave.
And we've been clapping the whole way. I just don't think we filmed.
Yeah.
But here we go. We're leaving South Carolina.
We're leaving South Carolina, but I don't think we clap until we get on the other side of the bridge.
I know, but the sign was like, thanks for
Yeah.
visiting South Carolina.
Yeah.
So we're almost through. It's a long state. We've
You know
been
what?
in it for quite a while.
What was weird was there was a visitor center about 80 miles up the road, which is in the middle of the state.
I know. Welcome. But
I don't understand that. No,
it doesn't matter because now this 2-lane road should open up to 3 lanes.
That's right.
Although
Yes.
we haven't hit traffic.
Good
It's
memory.
Beautiful,
Absolutely.
Beautiful drive so far.
This oftentimes gets jammed up, and then all of a sudden you get
That's right.
nice boat over there. Look at that thing.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah, that is
quads.
pretty.
Nice.
Pretty.
All right, here we go. Right behind this truck. 3, 2, 1.
Georgia! Georgia Beach.
All right.
Making progress, DC. We're making progress.
Yes, we are. All right. And that F-150 just pulled over there. Wonder if he ran out. Oh, it's a Titan. I thought it was an F-150 Lightning.
All right. And we're close to a supercharger in about 10 miles or so.
Yeah, Pooler, Georgia. And I think I'm going to take a little nap while we charge.
I'd say that's a great idea. He has not slept yet.
No, not yet.
Unbelievable.
I've been up
like
since.
the Energizer Bunny.
Well, listen, you got to
Might as
remember.
well go push some more F-150s.
Yeah,
No problem.
I could do that. But I don't know what that girl in Sheets put in that drink, because I've been going for.
She said she was hooking you up.
She juiced it with something.
That worked.
Better not.
That's at least 12 hours ago.
I know. I was like. All right, it's 11:45 a.m. on Saturday morning. We're here in Pooler, Georgia. But some of you may remember when Kathy got a car wash right there and something went wrong. I remember I got all wet. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, we pulled in here with a 20% state of charge. And I know that's a little bit high for out of spec, but I'm a little sleepy, so I'm gonna.
It's just right for me.
Yeah, but we're gonna use the men's room,
You're going to sleep a little.
and then I'm gonna maybe take a little nap, and
I'll walk Bailey.
and you'll walk belly. All right, let's keep going. You know, it says it's 90 degrees out. 90 degrees. I can't
You
believe.
can start now. Shut that up.
No, we are. We're going now. We're gonna start it now. All right. Okay, so I just slept for 45 minutes, apparently.
You got a good snooze in.
Yeah.
You need it.
So we pulled in at 20%,
In 500
and
feet, turn
we are
right.
pulling out at
Now turn right on
98%. This is not your traditional, typical out of spec style video.
Style. You're with me.
That's true.
We don't have to go.
No, I was just I just wanted to.
And there are some healthy choices here.
Yeah.
So.
As I'm pulling into
Chicken.
Kentucky Fried Chicken for,
Oh.
I just want to see what they have.
You know what they have.
I don't know what they have. Let me see what they have.
You're kidding me.
I'm hungry. I think I want some chicken. So, let's see what they have. Hold on. Tenders.
Everything's fried.
Yeah, it's true.
Welcome to Tennessee.
Hi, could I get 5-piece chicken tenders?
Number 6, okay?
Yeah, that's it. No drink.
Okay, what about Nothing's easy.
I guess fries.
Yes.
No, that's
Sweet and sour.
sweet and sour. Yeah, that'll be it. Thank you. Bailey, what did you order? Because I
couldn't translate.
I mean, I couldn't translate
I think
that.
she said everything.
I think she got milk bones
Now turn right onto US
and pizzle.
Oh, we have to order her new pizzle.
All right, hold on one second. All right, we decided not to get anything. We, went for the healthy choice, and we'll get something down the road. So,
Your nose is getting bigger and bigger from all the lies you tell.
I mean, it's chicken. How bad could that be?
I'm eating the biscuit.
I'm gonna run. I am gonna run starting tomorrow.
You'll be too tired tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna run for sure. So,
We're gonna sit down and have a healthy dinner tonight.
oh man, why do I have to have a healthy dinner tonight if I'm having a healthy lunch now?
No comment.
All right, so let's do a quick trip summary here. We'll get the GoPros going, and how far are we've gone 863 miles, burned 265 kilowatt hours, and we're average energy at 307 watt hours per mile. So we definitely have increased the speeds from the first, or we were about 284 efficiency. So we can go ahead and kill any of that. Oh, I know. It's saying U-turn because it wants to send us to Pooler.
I know.
But yeah, so look, it's 12:59, basically 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And
Beautiful, gorgeous.
beautiful.
Day.
It's 82.
You know, when you live in the Northeast, you forget how nice everybody else has it down here in the South.
Yeah.
Gorgeous day.
It's what's today? April 13th?
Yeah.
April 13th. And the weather's supposed to be amazing this week, right? And it's
sunny and 80 on Marco.
82 degrees out right now here in Pooler, Georgia. Beautiful flag over there. We are hitting the road. Any thoughts?
Southbound.
You want to drive?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
You just woke up. You'll be good for a while.
I will. Cocoa Beach.
Oh, that's where I Dream a Genie was.
I Dream a Genie. Oh, yeah.
Cocoa Beach.
Oh, yeah. Master.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what you should call me. So we're cranking along, and I'm this trip is becoming to have a theme, which is FSD is awesome. Okay, we just saw a sign that said speed limit minimum 40 miles an hour, right? Not speed limit 40, but speed limit minimum 40. And on the screen in the Model Y here, it said speed limit 40, and we were doing a pretty good clip, let's just say, and we're in the state of Georgia, and the car, the Y hesitated. It went back and forth a few times because it took this data input. Wait a minute, the speed limit's 40, but then what it did was it realized that the traffic was moving at 80. And so it overrode the fact that it thought the speed limit was 40 and it stayed with traffic at 80. And that is advanced thinking, in my opinion, right?
But when it's happening in the moment, it's a little unsafe.
Yeah, it was. You felt like this,
Then
like
we figured out
why it did that. Right, exactly. Like because it felt like it, but it was like, wait, I need to go 40, but wait, everybody else is doing 80. So it threw in the towel on the speed limit and decided to go, which by the way was wrong. It wasn't speed limit 40. Interesting.
From 70, speed limit is 70.
Speed limit 70, yeah.
It was a big adjustment.
And it said speed limit minimum 40. Very interesting logics going on here.
Yeah, it thinks ahead.
It's
trying
pretty
to figure
cool.
it out.
I've never seen that behavior before, ever. And we've done a lot of road tripping in Teslas. So even with FSD, but this version it's in a whole nother league.
You are enjoying it a lot.
Oh, I'm just watching everything that it's doing. And it's you can tell that it's, I hate to use this word, it's actually thinking. Is that right? I don't know.
That's the word I would use.
Right? It's beyond, like,
it's making decisions based on the data that it has.
It's so the word heuristic is, if this happens, then do that. If that happens, then do that. But and that's a very binary thing, that based on events that happen heuristically. But there's something that's also happening here, is that you have all these different data vectors that are coming into this processing engine, and I'm not so sure that it is heuristically based. I think there is something going on here that is more advanced. Call it AI, call it machine learning, but I'm sensing something different here with this FSD stack, for sure. All right, Kath, we just went over the border.
And we did our clap.
So let's reenact it, right?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Florida.
Bingo. We've already been in Florida for about a half a mile here. Yeah, Georgia went fast.
It feels fast. After South Carolina, it takes forever.
Yeah. So
But
it
that's
felt.
good. We're in Florida. Now we have about another 7 hours to go down to Marco Island.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Yeah.
It's why did we pick the condo like the furthest away from here?
Because
I mean, Jacksonville's nice. Why don't we just?
We wanted to always guarantee it would be warm in the winter.
Yeah.
And it's quiet and beautiful. That's why.
And you don't think it's warm in the winter here in
No,
Jacksonville?
Jacksonville, you can wear a winter coat sometimes.
All right. Well. All right. So here we are in Florida, the state of Florida Welcome Center. Should we get off here? Use the restroom?
I'm good.
Take a picture by a palm tree? You notice there really aren't palm trees around here except the ones they plant by the road. They planted those.
Well, of course, because you have to feel like you're in Florida.
It's all deciduous trees here. There's no, I mean,
It's 80 degrees. It is a gorgeous sunny sky.
yeah,
Life is good in Florida. I like it.
yeah, 80 degrees. Well,
You still have your, well, I still have my sweatshirt on. I guess we have it cold in the car.
I don't know. I'm too tired to take my uniform off. What do you call this?
It is your uniform.
My costume.
Yeah, you got
My costume. All right. Well, Florida, we are officially on vacation now, and the Welcome Center just, I thought that said Road Rage Service Patrol. It said
Ranger.
Road Ranger. Road Ranger coming at you.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. All right, so
All right, so another 7 hours. We're doing great. Are you going to stop at the supercharger that's telling you to at 2:50?
I don't know. I got to figure it out. We're at 52% state of charge. Let's look at the quick trip summary here.
Kind of high.
970 miles, 298 kilowatt hours burned, 307 watt hours per mile, And let's just do a quick check on how far we are away from the condo. Wait, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Let's see.
Interstate
338 miles. We're so close. That's not 7 hours, is it?
Yeah, when you count in charging, I always remember it takes
Oh, yeah.
7 hours to get through Florida.
Hmm.
Just remember 7 hours.
Unless you're in a CCS car.
Oh, then it's 10.
All right, so here we are in Florida Gator Country. We're in Gainesville, Florida. This is where the University of Florida is. And boy, I'll tell you what, we couldn't have picked the worst charging stop. It's only a 150, but I don't know what happened. I thought we were going to Ocala, but somehow there was a traffic accident. We got rerouted. And what you see here now is they've got some wait times here, but it looks like the color of choice here in Florida is blue or white. One black car and one gray car. And there's little Miss Bailey and Kathy. But yeah, we pulled in with a 10% state of charge. And I don't know how far we're gonna go. Need to find a bathroom, men's room, but there's a lot of amenities here. And boy, this Gainesville is crazy busy. There's a Ford's Garage burger place over there. That's a great place. I love that. And yeah, this has been a super easy trip so far. They said that there was a 10-minute wait to actually charge here, but when we pulled up, luckily somebody pulled out. And that's one of the things about Teslas is the throughput. So, you know, you got 10 stations here, and people are coming and going all the time. So, but this is a busy area. I've never been here before. This is pretty cool. All right, so we're charged up to right around 80%, and we're gonna hit the road. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna try and make it as far south as we can go, perhaps even south of Sarasota. We'll see. But anyway, good, crazy charging location here. Very popular. Lots of Teslas. But it's time to hit the road. You all right, hon?
Yeah, I was just getting, oh, hello. I was just getting her in her little house back
Oh,
there.
yeah. There she is. Bailey. Oh, hey, girl. All right, well, I don't know what happened. We got twisted around with that car accident where that fire truck was. And I thought we were going down to Ocala. Next thing I know, we went up to Gainesville. I don't know if that's possible, but in any event, that was a crazy crowded. I think all the kids from college, they were off last week, and now they're all back. And they're all at Whole Foods and REI.
Well, it's a
and,
beautiful shopping center.
yeah, gorgeous shopping center.
Really nice, but there were a
lot of people and very high volume. When we arrived, they said it was a 10-minute wait, but luckily we snuck right in and we were able to charge, and we took it up to, I think it's, well, we're up
You
at
took it up to
83%, something like that. And so now we're going to push it as far south as we can go.
Because we might, I think we might only.
We're only gonna need one more stop
just
here.
one more?
Yeah. And this guy coming up behind me. Look at this guy. This is 75 Florida, where you see people that are just ripping it on this road here. So here comes his friend. Look at this. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Either that or it's his enemy. I'm not sure which.
Well, we might
But,
find out soon enough.
Yeah. But look, it's a beautiful day here. What is
Oh
it?
my God,
83 degrees, low humidity.
I'm so overdressed for out there.
Yeah,
I'm perfect for the car, so what am I going to do?
Yeah.
You finally took off your vest.
Here comes his uncle and aunt right here, ripping through.
Yeah,
Well, I'm just going to join the party. Let's go. I mean, when in Florida, you know what, Kath? It's time for some beef jerky.
I'm way ahead of you.
I know. I saw you.
smell it?
I smelled it. I smelt it? Or did
Wait,
I?
I'm
Or
waiting
did,
for Bailey to go nuts. Oh my gosh.
I got a half pound
Sure did.
of
This is a lot.
of the Korean barbecue beef jerky, my fave. Oh,
You guys can see that at home. You should smell that.
oh man, look at this. All right, right. Let me have.
You have a napkin?
Here's a good piece right here. Here, you can taste this. You can take this one.
Okay, here's a napkin.
Okay.
I'll take this.
All right.
Okay.
Oh wait, why am I going? Wait,
Whoa.
we're gonna go back on the Autopilot. FSD. How is that?
Delish.
Bucky, I gotta tell you, you're really, really good at making
Really
beef
good.
jerky. Bailey?
Really smells it. It's not fair.
I know, she's like, I want some beef
But
jerky.
you can't have it. Sorry, but
No. It's really good. So fresh. The trick, from what I was told, is that you can get the same exact beef jerky in those pre-packaged, you know,
the ones they have in the back.
the ones that are hanging on those have preservatives. These don't. So these don't last as long, but when you get them, they're super fresh. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I heard. And I'm gonna, even if I'm wrong, I'm gonna believe that. All right, so let's just do a quick summary of this trip. We're going to end up with a total of 7 DC fast charging sessions. We started off last night, Friday night, at 11:03 p.m. in Aberdeen, Maryland. And we charged for 30 minutes. We pulled in with a 16% state of charge, went to 82%, consumed 66% of the battery. And we added 49.21 kilowatt hours of energy. And so that was charging stop number 1. We left with basically 100% from our house, which was great. Now, let's go ahead and look at Saturday. So far, hold on. All right, FSD, take me over. Take me over. There we go. All right. Okay. And we're going to go. I'm using Teslafy here, which for $5 a month, yes, they know exactly where you're at. It's giving away your third-party data, but I'm actually okay with that. We got to go to charges.
Oh, I see.
Okay. And here.
Wow, it's all clunky there. Understand.
All right. Our second charging session was at Ashland, Virginia. We pulled in at 2:51 a.m. We were there for a total of 38 minutes. Boy, this road's beat up here. What are we, in the Northeast again? And we're heading south on 75 from basically Ocala down to Tampa right now. And we pulled in an 11% state of charge, went all the way up to 89%, and took 78% of the battery. So we added 58.39 kilowatt hours And that was that charging session. Then our third charging session, we were in Benson, North Carolina, and we pulled in at 6:16 a.m. this morning. It's now 5:43 a.m. and we were there for 28 minutes, and we pulled in at a 2% state of charge. That was proper. That was proper out of spec style right there. 2%.
And not sleeping anywhere last night.
Yeah, no,
Just
we tried.
Just drive.
That's a whole nother story. You wouldn't let me check into any hotels, so we had to
Oh
keep.
my gosh. You know what it was? People didn't like having pets. That
I know.
really bothered me.
I know.
That was bad.
Plus, the one hotel that would let us go in, they wanted $159 or $169 for the room and $75 for Bailey. I was like, $75? Oh, we have to use special cleaning solutions. I'm going to leave her in her little case. So anyway, we went from 2% to 73%, and we added 53.93 kilowatt hours worth of energy. Then we pulled into Buc-ee's, 8:19 a.m. Actually, not a bad time to go to Buc-ee's. It wasn't that crowded. They had breakfast full spread out there. We went deep into the pack there. We pulled in at a relatively high state of charge, 22%, and went all the way up to 99%. And we were there for 57 minutes because it was just too much fun. We met some viewers there. We bought some beef jerky. We bought a whole bunch of stuff, and we loved it. It was great. Then Pooler, Georgia was our next stop. We pulled in this morning at 11:47 a.m. We were there for 53 minutes. Is that where I took my nap?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I let you sleep.
You
I
let-
didn't
she-
wake you up.
yeah.
I let you sleep. Yeah.
I think I got about 45 minutes in.
You had a solid 45-minute nap, which
Yeah.
you needed.
And we were there for 53 minutes.
Yep.
We went from 20%, again, not pulling in super low in the pack, and we went up to 99% again, added 59.56 kilowatt hours. So that was our fifth charging stop of the trip after leaving our house at 100% state of charge. And then today we just left Gainesville, which was only a 150, and we actually were there for 49 minutes, pulled in at 4:19 p.m., left at 5:09 p.m., pulled in at 10%, took it all the way up to 83%, and we added 54.85 kilowatt hours. For each of these, what I have hopefully shown are the graphs that show the peak and then how much we were getting at 50%. Because I always like to look at that. What's the peak and what's the what are we pulling at 50%? It's good to get to know your car. We have one last charging session to go. In terms of the trip itself, we are 1,120 miles into the trip. We've got a motorcycle that wants to pass me here, so I'm going to move over. FSD's been terrific. It's been very, very good on the highway.
100%.
Not 100%, but it's way better than it ever has been. And I definitely see the light here. I'm pleased with what this is doing, and also the fact that they're now only getting $99 a month I think that's now a good, I don't want to say a bargain, but that's priced right. They're going to have a lot more uptake of people using it, in combination with the fact that version 12.3.3, or if you're lucky enough to have 12.3.4, the next iteration, I think that the functionality is so much better. Now, we're going to have to test out around the city, because what it just did back in Gainesville was not great. It was wonky.
Well, I know I had a notification that I have an update coming tonight.
Oh, do you? Interesting.
Does it say what it is?
Well, that might be the FSD pack, or it could just be the base minor updates on the base software
So
pack.
we'll see tomorrow morning. They're supposed to be at 2 a.m. I think we have it
Scheduled for 2 a.m. Well, that's good. Yeah. So we're going to push it as far south as we can, south of Tampa. Hopefully get, I I'm hoping that we can get to south of Sarasota, but I'm not sure that we're going to be able to.
Yeah.
But the trick is I want to leave enough energy so that when we get down on the Marco Island, we're not stranded, because we don't have charging at the condo still.
And there's no superchargers.
There's no superchargers on Marco. We have to go up to Naples for that. So, and we don't even have level 2 at the condo yet, which is a whole nother topic. We got to talk to the board about getting that in. And so, we got a whole new board in. Hopefully they'll listen to us. We'll see what happens. But yeah, great trip. So look, the trip's not over, but I figure I'd give you that update. We'll check in after our last stop, and can't wait to spend the week down on Marco Island. Lots of content to come. So we are here in Sarasota, Florida, just plugged in at a 7% state of charge. We're 125 miles away from Marco Island, and we are going to take it up relatively high so we have some juice when we get down there, just because we don't have charging, still don't have charging at the condo, and there's no DC fast charging on Marco. But it's absolutely beautiful. The weather is 78 degrees, it's low humidity. We're at a Wawa, which is great. You gotta love the Wawas. And this has been a great trip. We've been on the road for just about 24 and a half hours. And I've done all the driving. I did a little bit of sleeping. I think I slept maybe about 40 minutes or so. So tonight we'll get to the condo probably around 10 o'clock, because it's about 7:30 now. So we'll figure charge for a half hour, get a deep charge, and then we're 125 miles from the condo. So we'll get there probably right around 10 o'clock tonight. But yeah, this has been a great trip. We actually have been listening to a book on Elon Musk and his whole life. And I find that to be really interesting, good use of time to learn about Elon and his whole family and his journey, and SpaceX and Tesla and X.com, so all those good things. So yeah, it's been really sort of a good learning lesson for me to learn about the history. And where are you? She doesn't want to be on camera. I think she thinks she needs a shower, but she looks beautiful as ever. She could never look ugly, right? That's how you stay married for 35 years. Right there, trick. Trust me. Anyway, she does look good, but there she is. There she is. I got her. All right, let's go see what Wawa has on sale. Look at the little one. Bailey, even you could drive this car. FSD rocks. Look at you. Oh yeah, she loves sitting up there. That's her spot, right there. Hi Bailey, are you having a good road? Hey girl, you stay right there. Hey, are you having a good road trip?
All right, she's making room. So
are you having a good road trip? All right, so we just finished our last charging session, a total of 7. This was at the Sarasota Clark Road exit right off of 75.
there's a Wawa.
There's a Wawa, and it's great. We went 7 to 77%. So, and we took on 52.2 kilowatt hours. We were here from 7:36 p.m. to 8:05 p.m. plugged in for 28 minutes. We got dinner at the Wawa, and yeah, great charging session. V3 here. Not a lot of cars, and it's all good. So this kind of wraps up our charging.
Yeah.
Now what we're going to do
We have
is,
about 2 hours down to
yeah,
Marco Island,
120 miles, 121 miles down to Marco. And
And then it's really vacation time.
then we're going to collapse because it's been...
And you've done all the driving.
I have,
All of it.
yeah, I have. Well, you've done all the coaching. I just don't know where I am right now. So let me get my navigation going, and as it gets dark here in Southwest Florida, next stop is Marco Island, Florida, and then it's a wrap. All right, so we've made it to Marco Island. Here we are in the parking lot of our condo building, and I am tired. So listen, if you've stuck with us this far, thank you so much. Kathy's walking Bailey somewhere over there. There she goes. And Bailey's happy to get out and walk. I'm happy to park this car, unpack it. I gotta get some sleep. 27 hours straight in the car, no hotel. We tried, but there just weren't any in the spot we wanted, and none of them were letting dogs in, so whatever. Anyway, thanks again for watching another episode of Out of Spec Dave. We are here in Florida for the week. Look out for lots of new content because we're going to be having a good time this week on vacation. And anyway, talk to you soon. Bye, guys.